Have you ever been too attached to just one person? Hello, I'm Zoe and this is my channel Autistic Nana. Today I want to talk about what can happen when we autistic humans get a bit too attached to just one person. I can't speak for everyone, but for me and for many of us, finding that someone who makes us feel safe, seen or understood can be an amazing experience. We might call them our safe person, our rock or our whole world. But while this kind of connection is beautiful, it also comes with its own risks. So today I'm going to talk about the good and the bad. There's a saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And having one safe person that you rely on for everything is a bit like doing just that. As a teenager, I experienced limerence. I made a video describing what that is, and it really helped me to see that that's what happened when I saw my husband for the first time. I was fixated, obsessed even, and looking back, that's not a healthy way to start a relationship. Weirdly, it has worked out for me, and that's how I found my safe person, even when I didn't know I was autistic and that I even needed one. Your safe person could be a friend, a relative, or a romantic partner, but all of these relationships can come with their own risks. Autistic people can and do form strong bonds with someone that makes them feel understood and safe. But if you form an emotional dependence on this person, you risk losing control of your own emotional stability. That safe person can act as your emotional anchor. But if the relationship changes by distance, breakup, or conflict, it can feel like our whole world is collapsing. We might shut down, melt down, or spiral out of control as we try to deal with such intense distress. The feeling that we are completely lost without them can even lead to depression. If they were the only person that got us, how can we function without them? In over 4 decades of my relationship with my husband, we've almost broken up a couple of times, and now I look back, I think, was my decision to stay as logical as I thought it was, or was I just not prepared to lose my safe person? We tend to have black and white thinking. This rigid or binary way of thinking can lead us to idealising and even idolising the person, putting them on a pedestal and ignoring any red flags. We may overlook transgressions such as them no longer treating us well. We may be prepared to overlook bad behaviour, ignore our own discomfort, prioritising their needs over our own. Being so afraid to lose our safe person that we may change ourselves, stop doing the things we love, or even stop talking to other people altogether. Now just imagine that this special person doesn't behave perfectly. I mean, that's not even possible, is it? You may feel betrayed, a feeling that could have no real basis in reality. Your expectations were just too high. This can create unstable dynamics where any behaviour that deviates from what you expected can feel catastrophic. If you feel betrayed, then you can't trust this person that you rely on. This person that is your whole world. You can't just break the relationship with them. And this puts you in a very vulnerable position. You're leaving yourself vulnerable to manipulation or even abuse. What if the safe person isn't well-intentioned? You are attached to them, reliant on them, so you may find yourself tolerating mistreatment just to maintain that connection. You could struggle to see any manipulation or emotional coercion. You may even ignore your own needs, boundaries, or discomfort, taking people-pleasing to a whole new level, which is especially dangerous in romantic or caregiving relationships where there is an imbalance of power. This intense focus on one person can lead us to withdraw from other friends and family. Social isolation can lead to a further loss of skills or confidence in social interactions. You could end up being increasingly dependent on this one relationship to meet all your emotional needs. A total reliance on one special person can lead to you not wanting to go anywhere or do anything without them, forgiving any transgression just to maintain the relationship. Over-attachment can lead to a loss of self-identity. You may suppress your own interests or routines, or confuse the other person's preferences with your own. If you're an autistic person with already low self-esteem, you may be especially vulnerable. You may feel that you would be lost without them, or not even know who you would be without them, causing you to stay in a relationship that may not be in your best interests. How can we let this happen to us? Many of us have experienced rejection, bullying, or being misunderstood throughout our whole lives, so finding that one special person can feel like a lifeline. If that lifeline becomes your only source of safety or identity, it makes you vulnerable. Imagine the devastating consequences of a betrayal, a breakup, or even a bereavement. I've lived long enough to know that you can't live your life to make other people happy. Life is too short. Your worth does not depend on any one person staying around. You are enough on your own. It is okay to love deeply, and that is a beautiful autistic strength. But it is really important to stay connected to yourself and to live your life in a way that makes you happy. I wish someone had told me that sooner. Here's some more things that you should know. One person can't meet all of your emotional needs, and that's okay. Healthy relationships have boundaries, balance, and breathing room. You can still have your alone time, and you should. You deserve to have more than one safe place and more than one safe person. You should try to forge new connections with friends or join support groups. Get hobbies and routines that make you feel good. Work on your self-worth. Being autistic can lead to low self-esteem as a result of how others treat us. Maybe try therapy. You deserve a relationship where you can be you, where you don't have to keep quiet, change, or disappear to keep the peace. Feeling this intense love or attachment doesn't mean you are broken or incomplete. Just remember to hold yourself with the same love and care that you give to others. You can't control other people's lives or happiness. You can do what makes you happy. Maybe being happier yourself can influence those around you to be happy too. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.